When he's just standing still, like that. Stop moving. Look at the way his nose just floops up and down like it does. Brilliant.
Welcome to Gallery.
We're back in the mansion. Is this in the mansion or is this somewhere else?
This is an EGAD lab.
Welcome back to the mansion.
I mean, that's the name of the game.
That's true.
I was just fucking around the gallery.
That's just how I remember it. The mansion for GameCube.
Now then, back to the lab.
Oh, we should play Playboy Mansion on the show.
Why?
Because I don't have a good reason why. I actually don't know anything about the game. I was just thinking mansion. What other games have mansion? Playboy Mansion! Okay, so last episode I ended off talking about how kids' candy...
What is the issue?
With kids' candy?
Yes.
It's nothing but inconvenient. See, now, I bought a ring pop. I mean, you know what a ring pop is. I don't necessarily need to get it out just to see.
I mean, that would be very pointless on given the medium of the show.
But it's essentially a hard candy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, consider this. What part of it is convenient? I suppose the part where you can fit it on your finger, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Except holding the fist up to your mouth is really, really uncomfortable for long periods of time to eat something that is a hard candy.
Not only that, but have you gotten to the very, very, very end of it?
You mean the spike?
Yes. That shit sucks. That's not even the worst example of inconvenience, though. The worst example for inconvenience in kids' candy is probably any push pop. Because they're made so that, like, they're a hard candy, there's a lot of it, you don't want to finish it all at once, okay, so you suck on it a bit, and then you put it in the thing, and then it's fine, right? It's not fine, because if say while you're sucking on it, a little bit of your saliva with the sugar in it gets in the moving parts of the push pop, and then you put it down, and then you leave it for a while. What does sugar tend to do when you leave it for a while?
It hardens.
Exactly. I've had multiple times where I've had to throw push pops in the garbage because I can't fucking eat it anymore because it's just glued down to the bottom. I'm sure there's a bunch more examples, but those are just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head for why kids' candy sucks. Just give us Jolly Ranchers for fuck's sake.
Okay, so I can't really justify it for the ring pop, but you know why they have the push pop designed the way they do, right?
Why?
It's so that you don't have to, like... Let's say you don't want to finish the whole thing in one go. Mm-hmm. You can just put it back down, put the lid back on it, and you have it for later.
Yes.
Can you do that with a Tootsie Pop?
No, but you can break a Tootsie Pop into... Oh, wait, the Tootsie Pop? Are you talking about the lollipop one?
Yes.
Or are you talking... Those usually aren't too big that you wouldn't be able to do it in a single go, though. Now, if you really want inconvenient, giant jawbreakers. The appeal is essentially, if you like jawbreakers, there's more jawbreaker for you. But there's no way, with some of how big these things go, I remember they were popular when I was a kid. There's no way you could get through one in one go. Absolutely no fucking way.
I should probably summarize what the hell I'm doing in here. In the game.
You're catching booze.
Yes. So, for those who haven't pieced it together from the last 4 that I've caught in the last, 2 minutes or so here, basically with the booze, they appear in rooms where the lights are on, but they don't like being out in the light. So what they'll do is they will hide in the furniture.
Makes sense.
Oh, that was a good door hitbox right there.
What's with the picture behind the chest?
That's Chauncey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what he was like as a human?
That's what it's supposed to be, I imagine.
It looks creepy. Look at him! When it's zoomed in, it just looks creepy!
What, you don't like it?
Can you zoom in with the Game Boy Horror?
I can.
Let's take a closer look at human.
Look, I've already got
Chauncey.
10% of the booze.
Ooh boy.
Oh, that's right. You get.
You get what?
I forgot that's how you advance the game at this point, is you gotta do all the booze and stuff. Look at him.
Oh, what I thought was his eyes were his eyebrows. It's hard to tell from far away. it looks less creepy when you actually look at it properly, but with it being so low res and not being able to tell the difference, it just looks really fucking off. So how do you know when there's a boo inside of something? Oh, you got your little light, I see. So it's like a boo detector.
That's
am I
exactly
correct?
what it is.
Look out. There he is. Are they all on this floor, or are they
are
all...
in every single room. There's one in every single room of the mansion.
Do you need to get all of them to beat the game?
What it does when you catch a boo, what the explanation is that boos have strength in numbers. Mm-hmm. So, what it does when you catch them and everything is that the final boss fight against King Boo, the more boos you've caught, the lower his total health is.
Okay, so it's...
By doing this, you make the final boss fight easier.
That sounds like a recycled idea in a more recent Nintendo game.
Which one?
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but in Breath of the Wild, though, it doesn't make the whole fight easier. I hate those bats so much.
I'm gonna... This is a bit spoilery, but I'm sure people have heard this. The ending boss fight in Breath of the Wild is disappointingly easy. Like, holy fuck. And it gets even easier if you beat all of the
Oh, hey, a second.
all of the main dungeon things that I forgot the name of. The beasts, or whatever the fuck.
What's up, Toad? Oh yeah, he throws the really important thing in the toilet.
You should have just said goodbye. They look derpier in this game than in other games.
You know why?
Why?
It's because they're bouncing.
And they're constantly happy that Luigi's doing whatever the hell he's doing. Wait, was there a boo in there?
Oh jeez, there always is.
Yeah, you said there's one in every room. So
no, there's not in the Toad rooms. Not in the Toad rooms.
No?
No, just in the rooms where like you got to go through and catch all the ghosts, and then the lights turn on and everything.
Oh, okay.
In there.
So there would be
Most
a boo in here? No? Yes? No?
I don't remember. Pretty much anywhere where there's a portrait ghost, almost guaranteed is going to have a boo.
But you said it was in every room. Were you lying to me?
I was forgetful. I'll poke you square in the face if you go and take that tone with me again.
Square in the face.
Yep. Take that tone with me again. Try me, boy.
Is there an easy way to tell if there's a boo in the room?
The little blinking light. It doesn't turn on in rooms where there's not a boo. Oh, did he get the... He was at 0. What the frig? Look at that! He knows he just bullcrapped me.
Where'd he go?
Where did he go? That's the most annoying part of the boos.
Is this
they
a
can
common
go
thing?
through wall, yeah.
But I mean the 0 thing. Is this a common thing, or is this...
It happens enough that it infuriates me. Did anybody happen to see what fucking door he went in? Or which wall?
The ceiling. I don't fucking know. I just seen
should
him...
have theoretically put him up here somewhere.
Yes. And he'd just be like his regular boo self, not hiding or anything, right?
Yeah.
Check that room. Is that a fake door?
No, this is the real door.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know where he went. I think he went into the dining room.
Is that a place that you have yet?
No.
Oh boy!
I mean, the dining room features one of my favorite ghosts in the game, just for the sheer ridiculousness of his design.
Okay. Is this episode just going to be you looking for booze?
Now I'm going to actually make progress.
Okay. Well... I think you kind of walked right into that one.
Yeah, I did.
Look at it. It's tiny Luigi. Oh, there he goes. No, I did beat the baby. This is where I got stuck.
Tell me the future.
I got stuck here because I couldn't figure out what the hell I was supposed to do. Because it's not immediately obvious that you should shine the light at the ball. Or at least to me it isn't. Like, I had no idea that was what you were supposed to do when you walked in there.
Oh, I love this goddamn room.
It's the mirror room. Well, are those green and blue and red things candles?
Yes.
Why do they look like that?
Because candles.
Have I already told you? I'm sure I have.
Get the fuck off of me.
I'm sure I've already told you the technicalities on how they get mirrors to work in video games, right? And why a lot of games don't have real mirrors in them.
Isn't that because they have to figure out how to display everything in reverse?
No, it's because they have to render the room twice, which uses up a lot of memory. So in that mirror, there is actually 2 rooms. One is on the other side of that wall, and there's the main room here. And so what you do in there, it just reverses the Luigi in the other room. Just does the exact opposite. Oh, I see. So you gotta figure out where they are with the mirror.
Yep.
Neat. I'm sure if...
Alternatively, you could let them grab you and then
get them.
But that costs you hearts.
Yes. I'm sure if we could no-clip, if we could no-clip this game somehow, we could go into that other room.
Dude, if you could no-clip this game, speedrunners would have a much faster time.
But that would require hacks. I'm sure you can no-clip this game, actually. This game probably runs on the Dolphin emulator pretty easily. Have you seen what they've been doing with Breath of the Wild on the Wii U emulator?
No, is it ridiculously funny?
They managed to get Breath of the Wild running almost, I think it's almost perfectly on the Wii U emulator on PC. So
guess what? My vacuum is now a flamethrower.
Sweet. So
what will this do for me? Nothing.
You know what they did to Skyrim when they got a hold of it on PC, right?
And how they just fucking tore the thing to shreds.
And modded the hell out of it.
Yeah, they did the same thing to Watch Dogs. They tore through the fucking game and... There it is. And,
so what they've done with Breath of the Wild is essentially the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They've modded the hell out of it. So my favorite clip of Breath of the Wild now is a breath where Epona is Thomas the Tank Engine. And,
oh, it's already grand.
and Link is now Steve from Minecraft. His shield is SpongeBob. And in the Hinox is obviously Shrek. and I think the best part about it is that, like, I've noticed that with some mods for Skyrim, like the textures for the modded stuff doesn't really fit the aesthetic of the game. But, like, all of these things fit the aesthetic of Breath of the Wild perfectly.
Sort of, because that's the random bullshit you'd expect in that game.
Were you and I playing the same Breath of the Wild, Ryan? Because I didn't really expect random bullshit at all in Breath of the Wild. You'll get him one day, Ryan.
That day is today.
Whoa! This is why I don't usually drink... Actually, I do usually drink sugary drinks on the show. But it's part of why I don't do it as often now. Wow, look at all that. Sugary drinks make me burp and shit, and it interrupts. You should wear it.
It's Mario's hat.
You should wear it.
Whatever will we do with it? Find out next time.
You're the hero now.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. In the meantime, let's watch the nose bob that you pointed out before we did all the episode.
Neat. We'll give a solid 5 seconds of this at least.
Oh, he moved.
Well, there was almost 5 seconds. So remember to like the video, comment, subscribe, and click on one of these videos on the screen. Jesus, that lightning scared the shit out of me.
Is there even a window in here? Oh, there is. Right?
Neat.
Anyway, I'm gonna get this boo afterwards.